Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne Casual. I'm your host, Tina Lugo, aka Epic Wanderer, and we're back here in Cathedral Ward with everybody that we've rescued so far. So we've got Ariana, our Lady of the Night, beautiful sex worker. We've got Adela over here, still very nervous. We've got our lovely bigot of a man who didn't believe us when we sent him to Yosefka's clinic, and so he's here. And I went back to Central Yarnum and picked up this old lady, who's also not very happy to be here. But we gotta do all their dialogue.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something?
I mean, maybe. I rescued you.
Oh, it's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Well, that's a dandy way of saying thank you. Unfortunately, the old lady is not completely wrong. It's not necessarily outsiders' faults that all this happened, but it is hunters and people associated with hunters' fault for all of this stuff, which when we eventually do the old Hunters DLC, because why not, we'll get into that. But yeah, it is our fault.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Yeah, I'm such a liar. I brought you to safety. I'm not gonna talk to Adela. I'm gonna talk to Ariana. It's a very nice dress.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place.
I know.
Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood.
Oh, yeah.
But would you even take a horse's blood?
So if you look right over there, Adela is staring us down. Staring us down so hard.
Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry. This isn't the first time.
Yeah, for people to keep denying that it's not menstrual blood, like, y'all tripping.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
Don't worry. No, this guy's gonna be pretty happy.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think, once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you. If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask. you know. Out of line. Yes. Perhaps so. But, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
I was always so curious about that because, I mean, to our knowledge, he hasn't done anything that would make him undeserving of our friendship. I mean, he sends us out because, I mean, he's frail. I wouldn't be able to see him going out, you know, to get anybody. And he's tending to the chapel. So, I mean, he's sending us out to go rescue people. But it makes me wonder if he's trying to make up for something. I also kind of want to get a better look at him. Because he's kind of a weird looking... Oh, yeah. He's a very weird looking dude. He kind of reminds me of the blood-starved beast if it were a person. Which is pretty interesting. I mean, there's definitely something weird going on with him. As if he's on his way. Maybe he's done something and we just don't know about it. But that's kind of what he reminds me of. But I'll be your friend. I don't much care not to be. I'm not picky. So, we can go and kill Vicar Amelia pretty easily at this point. But I don't want to do that just yet. We still have another area to check out. So, like I said in a previous episode, when you kill BSB, Blood-Starved Beast, that door downstairs opens. And this is the way to get to the Hunter's Workshop. As you can see, there's Hunter's tools hanging up. So clearly, you know, way back when, they used to use this place. There's some bullshit that has set foot in it now. You want to take this at a run? And then get him out of the way. Because if that hits you, oh man. There's going to be a couple of people that run at us from here. And I went ahead and I put a really good fire gem on here. Oh, hey. Hell yeah, give me my twin shardies. I put a good fire gem on here. Pretty much everything in this game is weak to fire. So it's gonna serve us pretty well. And then a little bit later on in other levels, everything is pretty weak to not only... Whoa. Ouchies. Oh, stuck with the bodies. Stuck with the bodies. Yeah, bastards. Everything becomes pretty weak to either bolt or fire, so... I wanted to just make those weapons, especially with my arcane being so high. It just cuts into shit. Another dude over here. Oh, you coming in here? I mean, come on. Yeah. Fire just tears them up. Another weapon that I could probably use is the Tonitrus. I love that thing, and it would be very, very good for my builds. The only reason I'm probably not going to use it as much is because I made my Ludwig's a lightning sword, basically. And yeah, as much as I love the Tonitrus, the main problem with it is that the durability is shit. Like, it just breaks apart really, really fast. So I'd rather have the reliability of Ludwig's. Alright, as you saw, there's another asshole in a wheelchair. Right there. I believe there's two in this room. And some other bullshit too. So again, you want to run. Knock him out. And then you hear the other guy coming. I like how they're wearing the Plague Doctor masks. Yeah, if you're not careful, those guys will easily one-shot you with all that fire. We can't access this yet. Which is okay by me. Oop. Don't want to miss a note. The sky and the cosmos are one. This is when you first learn about the choir, which is another top tier echelon of the church. And this sentence leans a lot into the darker and deeper lore of Bloodborne. That the sky and the cosmos are one. Woo! Getting a very, very pretty sunset over there. Sorry about that. I was running around and I accidentally fell off the cliff when I was looking for this landing. But there's a landing that you can jump down to. As you can see, we jumped from right up there. Now there's more shit down here. If you listen closely, you can kind of hear everyone's chanting. There's also a big beast at the very bottom of this pit, which I love that you can hear, but you can't quite see. So I'm just trying to see which side the door... Okay, so the door is there. It's where we want to get to. So I'm just looking at the safest ways to do that. Alright. Trying to see if there's another way. I mean, you can go down this way. I'm Just checking. I think we have enough, I don't know, do you think we have enough life to make it? YOLO. Ooh, yeah we do. Only took half my life. No big deal. And just half my life again. This is where you want to go. There's a bunch of other items that you can always come back for. I'm not stressing about them right now. Well, don't this look familiar? It's almost like I've been here before. A lot of people have talked about the sort of female laughing that you can hear in the flowers. I don't know if it's like a track that kind of was left over, or if it really is someone. Oh, look. It's pretty cool. It's all here. Let's see if there's anything else out here. Oh. And right by the grave, very special grave, which the doll often prays at in the dream. Oh, the old hunter's bone. It is so good. Basically makes you fast like the wind. And I'm gonna keep that equipped on me. Even though I don't really think we'll need it. But I like it. I like it a lot. We get the doll outfit. Which has pretty, I mean, it has really high poison resists, second only to Gascoigne, which is pretty funny. Oh, is that just the shawl? Do I not get to wear the whole... Ah, here we go, the skirt. There we go. Perfect. Adequate gentleman's attire. I think we're gonna rock this for a little bit. Should we lose the hat? Should we give him the bonnet? We can give him the bonnet. I'm just curious what all the other, Ooh, I like the top hat. The top hat really does it. What should we do for gloves? The hunter gloves a little bit more, I mean, they're a little bit more, like elbow gloves, I think. But I rather like the hunter's gloves. We are a very pretty, very, very pretty gentleman. Alright, let's continue down. Most people say that a lot of this stuff is just fashion, and while a lot of that is true, I mean, there are certain outfits that do give you a bit more perks. I mean, it's very little, but... in a game like this, every little bit helps. Know what I mean? Can you see him? Yeah, you can see him. Just kind of hiding out there. I don't remember if you can surprise attack him. I think no matter what, he might hear you. Oh, maybe. Maybe I can, y'all. Maybe we can get a nice backstab on him, you think? Oh, we can! Murdered. Absolutely slayed. Am I right? Yeah, that laughing. You can really hear it all the way down here. It's so funny. I wonder if it's coming from here. Yeah, it is.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Wouldn't you say, friend?
Psycho. There's multiple ways forward. I always thought it's pretty interesting that there's like these weird kind of graves here on top of each other. Which, this is supposed to be the waking world, however, it's like, were so many people dying that they were just burying them out in the street? Or is this not really the waking world either? Stuff like that was always interesting to me. Sort of the, not only the level design, but the world design. Ooh, there's a body snatcher over here. I kind of want this outfit. Where do I get that fit, you guys? Ooh, doggy doesn't even know. Doggy doesn't know. Doggy doesn't know. Oh, there's another one, isn't there? I hear it. Oh, it's just y'all. Ooh, sweaty clothes. I really, really like these alleyways, the way they did them in this game. I do believe there is a... I want to say there's a brain sucker in these here parts. Don't quote me on that. Maybe not. Did we go in here? Aha. It's an elevator up. First let me make sure that we kind of cleared this area. Yeah, I was right. There is a brain sucker. I was like, I distinctly remember this being an area for a brainy bugger like that. Whew. You do not want to fuck with those guys. I mean, maybe it's possible. Maybe they're just burying people in the street, because, I mean, they couldn't keep up with how many people were dying. I mean, look at this. They're, like, by the cartload. I am so pretty in this dress. Love it. Cool. And this brings us back. Bye. Oh, come on, you guys. Woo! That is some... Man. I'm just that good. You know what? We're here. Let's take on the big lady. This is another area where you start realizing there might be something more than just beasts happening. And one thing I really loved about it is, you know, for those of you who already played the DLC and everything like that, and you've gone to, like, the fishing hamlet, this all starts making sense. All starts making sense. Because we have these... I guess you can call them amygdalas holding harpoons. At least I think they might be amygdalas. I don't think they look like the fish people. I mean, they could. You don't really see what the fish people look like underneath some of their robes, but... yeah. I think it makes more sense that they're amygdalas. Oh man, this game, man.
The frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds not. Foul beasts will dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented.
Alright, my darling. I always thought the scene was so cool that, like, mid-prayer, she turns into a huge beast. She almost looks pregnant. I mean, I don't think she is, but... in that scene, she kind of looked a little like she had a baby bump. that, my friends, is how it's done. Never trust a man in a dress. Well, I think we're going to stop there. Once again, oh yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll catch you next time.